Income now.
Yeah, because the cast is really quick, isn't
I
it?
know, and we had 7, 8 last Friday, but well, it's a long weekend, so these people have gone away.
Oh, that's your Monday's holiday.
Yes.
Sorry.
Got one more to come. It's only 3 of you.
I was looking at Saturday.
No, I was starting live.
Run, God, what's wrong? Run for so long.
Yeah, tired legs.
Tired legs.
I was reading an article the other day about that. It's like, listen to what your body wants. So one day it'll be all nice and run for however long, but then the next day you feel like you've got lots of leg on the end of your
It was
feet.
like, makes up with you. I just want to really get out in the morning sometimes. I know I'm sorry, straight up.
Yes, I do that before I get out. Yeah, do the bag. Yeah. And then there's one called the fish. You're supposed to do it before you get out of bed. So you like this, and you just go up like that.
Oh,
And it stretches through your chest. I do that every morning.
oh, that's good.
Yeah, you're not disturbing the guy inside you. Yes. But yeah, I'm supposed to do your spine. So I do that.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and you think, oh, maybe some of the stuff's actually quite good.
Yeah, because it just, I don't know, it just loosens something up. Yeah.
You know, the balance thing, all the first thing that you
Oh, okay. Yeah.
but they're actually quite good. I find one side's much better than the
Oh, definitely. Well, anything is always one side is stronger. I've even got one foot half a size bigger. So I've got to, whenever I'm trying shoes on, I've got to use that foot as the example. So, welcome if you're at home. We're going to need a band and a ball today. Mat out now. Spread the toes. Soften the knees. Tuck the tail. Shoulders up, back and down. Crown of the head lifts. Chin goes back. Take a breath in and stretch through your spine. And out. Breath in through the nose. Side out through the mouth. So gently engage the abs. Pelvic floor, just gently up. Right, here's our last one, and we're going to stretch it tall. Go as high as you can. Really feel it through your back, and drop. And drop the chin, lift the toes. Relax your shoulders and knees. Toes go down, heels come up. Heels go down, toes. Keep it going. Trying to not lock your knees. Keep that core strong. That's okay. Lift the toes. Oh, I know. Just lift just the big toe. Push the little toes down. Big toes down, little toes up. Yeah, I always allow at least an extra 5 minutes, just in case. And keep that going. Now pull the toes into the heels. Trying not to cramp. Release. Do that again. Just your feet. Don't tense anything else. One more. And rocking side to side. Stretching, get that little toe from underneath, stretch the top of the foot. And the other side. Now lifting tall out of your hip, circle your ankle. Take your circle the other way. And flex and point. This is another thing I do before I get out of bed, is spread the toes, soften the knee nice and tall. Because I've got arthritis in my feet, it's really good to warm up your feet before you get out of bed. So circling and flexing and point. And go. Right, feet go down, bend the knees and circle. Shoulders down from ears, warming up through calves and ankles. Take your circle the other way. Last one. Right, let's walk through the feet, trying to get as much movement as you can. Shrug your shoulders to your ears and drop. Breath in, breath out. Last one. Right, we're standing and we circle. Now, be aware of what you're doing. So bring them as far forward as you can. Lift them up to your ears. Pinch the shoulder blades together. And breathe. Now, bringing in the elbows. Kiss the elbows. Big circle round. Graze the ribs. So don't just move your body. Be aware of what you're trying to warm up. Then we've got straight arms, palms together. Push away. Going with the breath really helps you be aware. Last one this way. Now we're going the other way, starting small. So pinch the shoulder blades together up to the ears and forward. And bringing in the elbows. Always keeping that core gently engaged. Just keeps the torso strong, and then full arms. And then palms come to the front, open to the side. Get that twist. Breath in at the front. Breath out as you twist. Work with your lower back here. One more each side. Then feet further apart and wrap, looking over the shoulder. Nice and loose through the arms. Let them smack you in the back. Point your toes, stretch through the hip. And as you warm up, see if you can take that chin just a little further. One more each side. Right, let's take it up and over. Chin into armpit. Breath into the top. Breath out. Try and keep that top shoulder open, pushing the opposite foot down so you feel the stretch through your side. Right, you got one more each side. Right, take those hands up, dropping to the foot. Come through the middle. Come up the other side. Breath in at the top. Breath out as you go through. Working with your lower back, keeping that core strong. Just let gravity take you down. Don't force anything right through the workout. Just work with your body. Last one. Right, arms go out, foot to the front, other to the mirror, wide, so that when you go down, toes are in front of knee. Can you see your big toes? Roll your back foot back, shoulders down, palms back, shoulders above hips, sink. Take a breath to the top, swivel the feet. Breath out to the other side. Keep it going, being aware of that front knee, pushing it out, pushing your back foot back, keeping the shoulders down and relaxed. Trying not to lean forward. Right, here's our hold on the side. So the hand that's at the back goes to the thigh. That comes up and over. So be aware of that front knee. Keep it in line. Don't let it roll in or out. And then the elbow, the one that's up, the elbow comes down. And then you come up and over. Keeping the top shoulder open, pushing your back foot back. Then straighten your front leg, hand on the knee, keep your top shoulder open, and just go as low as you can. As soon as that top shoulder wants to come forward, you stop. Right, bending the knee again, turn your back foot so it's facing the front. Now we're going to just hop halfway. Can you do it? Right, now that balance. So pushing the support into the front foot, hands down. So fingers facing towards the mat. Lift that back foot. Not going to happen today. So lifting just as far as you can. And what we're aiming for is straight out. Fingers on the mat if you need that balance, but hopefully fingers off. Right, put the foot down. Turn. We're going to the other side, so turn it, turn that one. Are you far enough forward? So when you go forward, toes in front of knee. So we're here, You put the palm on the thigh, up and over, pushing that back foot back, and then elbow to thigh, up and over, opening the top shoulder, straightening the front leg, hand up, and then just take it down as far as you can without letting that top shoulder go forward. And then turning, bending the knee, turn the toes at the back foot, hop. Right, have you got your balance? Fingers down and lift. See, I'm better on the side. No problem. And put that back foot down. Right, we're turning, so we're toes out, take it up, work with the knees, go as low as you can. So we're trying to get that stretch through the inner thighs, tucking the tail nice straight back. Right, I want you to come as low as you can go, elbows are in the middle, and pushing the knees out. What we're aiming for is this, right down, but just go where you can. Right, then we can put the elbows on the thighs again and lift the heels. But if we do it slowly, like progress each week, one day it might happen. It's a bit like those toes when we first started the toes. How many people couldn't even get their toes up? Right, hold the heels up and then rise into your star. Hold for 3, 2, 1, heels down, walk it in. Right, toes are forward, come to the toes. Now drop the shoulders down, tuck your tail. Now lift your heels as high as you can, feeling all the toes into the mat. And then slowly down through the feet, heels touch, sit back in your chair. So let the tail go back, knees back from toes, knees haven't rolled in, shoulders down. Uncomfortable for your shoulders, come into jet plane. Palms down, shoulders down your back. Otherwise, palms facing in, arms by ears, gaze to the mat, keep your neck long, all the weight in the heels so you can wriggle those toes, sit bones back and wide. Take a breath, engage your core, push through your heels and slowly, with control, come up. Feel it in the quads. Come up to the toes, drop the shoulders, tuck the tail, going as high as you can, work through those feet. Yeah, try and get them even. Mine want to go to the side today. Right, slowly down. Heels touch, sitting back again. Maybe a little lower this time. Those shoulders down from your ears. Take a breath and go as low as you can. Don't let those knees roll in. Take a breath, engage the core slowly up. Nice and slow. Last time to the toes. And bring it down. Roll the shoulders, clasp the hands, take them down past your tail and pull them back. And if you can, put your palms together and then lift as high as you can. If you want even more, you bend it over so you're looking straight down and then you lift your arms high up towards the ceiling. But work with your shoulders and then core strong. You come back up. And then bring it to the front. Scoop the belly, chin to chest, press away. So first one is front of the shoulders, through the chest. This one is upper back, right down to your wrists. And then go tall. Now I want you to really press into the ceiling, tuck your tail, and do a little back bend. It's not far, just enough to tighten that skin across your belly. And then go tall again. You're going to stick your hip out. Pull your arm. Now top arm, pull it with the other hand. Open the top shoulder, chin into armpit. And then back to the top. And we're on the other side. And shake it off. Right, we're going to balance. So if you need to go to the wall, do so. If you're at home, grab a chair, grab a bench. Spread your toes. Soften your knee. Nice and tall out of your hip. Knee comes up. Give the ankle a bit of a twirl. And then hug your knee in as you drop your shoulders down your back. You're going to grab your ankle, put your knees together, roll the shoulder back, push the hip forward, lengthen through your thigh. Nice and tall out of your hip. Right, we're going to work our hips here. So foot goes down, foot is flexed, keep it off the mat. And then arms are out, shoulders down, core strong. You lift and you lower. And you do it slowly. So you're working your muscles, not using momentum. One more. Right, then arms go out, leg is still straight, take it across the body, and then out to the side. So working the muscles that run down the side of your hip. Last one. Now you're over with the knee bend. Now take the palms towards the ceiling so it rolls your shoulders back. You're going to go as high as you can with your knee and take it to the back. And then bring it back to the front. For balance, try not to touch your toes down. Now think about the ball of the hip working in the socket. Right, last one to the back. Last one to the front. Right, we're going to go into your version of tree. You can have your toes on the mat, on the calf, on the thigh, and then open to the sky. Wrap the arms around, palms together, look to the sky. 4, 3, 2, 1, and wow, that hurt the other side. Whoa, been a while since we stood that long on the other foot. Right, spread the toes, soften the knee. We're on the other side. Give that ankle a twirl. So if you have got any knee, ankle, hip pain or just ache, balance is really good for strengthening. So roll the shoulders down and then grab your ankle, put your knees together, hip is forward, pull that heel into your butt to get that stretch through the front of the hip. Right, foot coming down, flex it, arms out and lift and lower. Keeping that foot flexed just protects your ankle and knee joints. One more. Right, arms go out, foot's across, we're still with a straight leg. Spreading the toes on your supporting foot, trying not to lock the knee on your supporting leg. Last one. Now you soften the knee with the foot across, palms up so shoulders are rolled back. Now lift and take to the back. And open the gate, close the gate. Really good for that hip mobility. Do a lot of walking, you can get really stiff through the hips. Last one to the back, last one to the front. Your version of tree, knee out, arms up, twirl them around each other, look to the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Woo. Right, we're coming to the end of our mat. Now, it might pay when the weather's as warm as it is, which, yay, summer's here. Yeah, have some water handy. Always have a big drink of water before you come to class, and then water through. So we're just going to stretch out those hips. So one foot across the other, and then roll yourself down, whether walking down your legs or just letting those hands roll down. If you need to support yourself on your legs, do so. Otherwise, head is hanging as low and as heavy as you can. Right, it's the back foot. So press the back heel down, lift the back hip crease up, feel the stretch through the butt, through the side of the leg. And then if you want that little extra, you turn your hands towards the instep of that back leg to get that stretch. Come back to the middle. Now core strong before you either roll up or walk your hands up your leg. And then we'll do it on the other side. Right, take yourself down. Find that balance at the bottom, pushing the back heel down, lifting the back hip crease up, and then turning if you want that extra stretch. Just listen to your body, don't strain, just go with the flow. Come back to the middle. Now engage the core before you bring yourself up. And then we do our feet, hip width apart, do the swivel of the feet. Right, first roll down, breath in as we go up. Breath out as we drop the chin. Bring the shoulders forward, core strong, weight in the hands, rolling down. When you get to the bottom, cup those elbows so that your shoulders are falling towards the mat. Rock forward to the balls of your feet. Rock back into your heels. Then get that even balance, lifting the toes high, spread them wide. Place them down, feeling both sides of your heels. So try not to roll those feet in or out. Knees are soft. Now you lift your tail as high as you can towards the ceiling without locking your knees. And then core strong. Pull those abs in so you get that hollow under your ribs. Keep your eyes open, looking between your legs. It just keeps your neck nice and long. Give your shoulders a bit of a roll. Let your shoulders go heavy. Relax your neck. Give your head a nod. Give it a shake. And let the crown of the head sink. Release your arms. Take a breath. Engage your core before you slowly bring yourself up. Let those vertebrae stack one on top of the other. Hands and head stay heavy. When you get to the top, big roll of the shoulders at the top. Keep the chin till last breath. Let's take it down again. So core strong. Lift your pelvic floor up. Hips stay stacked above your ankles. Weight in those hands. Cupping elbows at the bottom. Take a breath. Breathing out, let the crown of the head sink. So you're aiming for a stretch through the back of the legs, through the bar, but no tension in your upper body. Shake out your shoulders and neck again if you feel you need to. Crown of the head sinks. Release those arms, take a breath, engage the core, we're back up. Press firmly through your feet, soft through your knees, strong through your quads, stacking as you come. Big roll, chin, one more. Cupping those elbows at the bottom, take a breath. Breathing out, let the head hang. So how close to your thighs can you get your ribs? How close to the mat is the crown of the head? If your lower back allows, take your elbow around past your leg, come back to the middle, go the other side. So hips to ankles is still. You're swaying through your upper body, working through hips and lower back. Bring it back to the middle and tuck your, we're going to go into cat stretch. So tuck your hands behind your knees or under your toes. So take a breath, breathing out. Tuck the chin, tuck the tail, suck the belly up. Feel the stretch through your back. Release, breath in, breath out. Do that again. Release, palms to mat, walking out to your version of plank. You can be a half plank on the knees, a full plank on the toes. You can be on your hands, you can be on your elbows, whatever feels good today. Looking beyond the mat, keep your neck long. If you're on your hands, press your fingertips and the fleshy part of the palm into the mat. Everybody lift your shoulders as high as you can towards the ceiling. So strong through the shoulders, not sinking into the wrists. Pelvic floor lifted, abs engaged, tail tucked under. If you're on your toes, push all your weight through your heels. Engage your thighs, lift the back of the knees up. You can stay here or drop one knee towards the mat without touching the mat, then push through the heel. Breath in, breath out, you drop the knee. Breath in, you go back. Go with your breath, thinking about those shoulders, keeping them strong. The only thing moving are the feet and the legs. Upper body still in that plank. And then hold back on the heels. Come forward to toes. Tail up into down dog. Unless this is uncomfortable for your wrist, then you're in child's pose. Down dog. Spread your fingers. Turn your biceps to your ears so that opens your shoulders. Push your ribs towards your thighs. Heels towards the mat. Now you press through your palms and lift your tail as high as you can towards the ceiling. And breathe. Feel the stretch through your back and then right down the back of your legs. Soften one knee, press through the back of that other leg. And then we're on the other side. And now walking through your feet, keeping your ribs towards your thighs, lifting your tail high. Don't let the upper body move. Just work through those feet and legs. And then heels down, tail reaches high. Keeping your toes where they are unless you've got toe feet issues. Bring your knees down. Then walk your hands back. Take that little toe from underneath, sitting back. And then bring it forward, flatten the feet. Bring yourself back, feel the stretch through the top of the feet and shins. And then bring it forward and then just stretch out in child's pose. Knees and ankles parallel, stretch the fingers away, stretch the tail away, feel it through your back. And then bring yourself up. We're going to do tricep dips now. So wrists under shoulders. Roll your shoulders back so the crook of the arms to the front. Nose in front of fingers, so you're slightly off balance. You have your hips and knees in line, or take your knees back a little. If you're going with the knees back, tuck the tail under. Now keep your neck long, so look beyond your mat and bend the elbows so they graze your ribs. And then press straight back up. No caterpillars, one movement. Keep it going with your breath. Breath in as you go down, breath out as you press up. Abs engaged, pelvic floor lifted. Everybody come to the top. We'll all go to the bottom and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up, sit back on the heels, push your fingertips into the mat. Forearms and elbows up, we're in child's pose. And if your fingertips press down, you should feel the stretch right up into your armpits. Bring yourself up, now push up. So thumb on the mat, fingers off. This is at shoulder height. Again, hips and knees can be stacked. Nose in front of fingers, so slightly forward. If you want that a little harder, you can take your knees back, or those that are really strong, on the toes. Now keeping the neck long, go down in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breath out as you press straight back up. Down in 3, 2, and 1. One movement when you come up. Down in 2, and 1, and up. Right, down in 1 and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Sit back, arms wide, child's pose, press the fingertips in. Push the tailbacks, feel the stretch into your armpits. Right, bring yourself up. Come on round to seated. However, you can sit tall with the legs crossed, legs long, a little bit of a cushion under your tail, stretching out. So shoulder down, stretch through the upper back into the shoulder. And then palm up, fingers back, stretching into the bicep, up into the shoulder. And then palm down, thumb into palm, grab the back of the hand, pull it, stretch forearm into the shoulder. And then up and over. Push from the front, pull from the back, or grab the fingers. Chin up, elbow pulls back, stretching through your tricep. Always nice and tall on your sit bones, keeping that pelvic floor and abs gently engaged. Right, other side. Straight arm, shoulder down, chin up. And then palm up, pull it back. Palm down. And then take it up and over. Elbow back, chin up, stretch through your tricep. And release, right. Circle those wrists. And take your circle the other way. And then make a fist and stretch. And give those fingers a shake. Get the blood right down to your fingertips before you put those fingertips together. Shoulders down, elbows out. Now press as firmly as you can, trying to get equal pressure through your fingers. And release. Now, cup open, backs of the hands glued. Big stretch at the top, go the opposite way. One more each way. Get those backs of the hands as close as you can to get that rotation through your wrists. And give them a shake. Right, come on, round, two-seated. Find your wall. Got legs along. Is everyone's lower back okay? We're going to come down to the mat, come back up again. So shoulders are down. Turn your sit bones towards your ankles, tuck your chin, roll your ball down your legs as you take yourself down. Breath in at the bottom, breath out. Put the ball on the thighs, chin to chest, feet stay on the mat, up you come. And then go long, get the stretch through your back. Roll the ball down the legs again. Drop the shoulders, tuck the chin, turn the tail, down you go as you breathe out. Breath in at the bottom. Breath out. Again, ball to thighs, chin to chest, up we come. Use your abs, not your neck. And go long. Right, layer one stays with that. Layer two, arms by ears. Turn those sit bones towards your ankles. Tuck your chin. Down you go as you breathe out. Breath in at the bottom. Breath out. Keep those arms by your ears. Go tall. And then stretch it long. And again, drop the shoulders, turn the sit bones to the ankles, down you go. Try and curl through your spine. Breath in at the bottom, breath out, up we come. Can you keep your feet on the mat? Go tall, now go long and get that stretch through your lower back. Right, we're going to do this slowly. So either ball on legs or we're up. Drop the shoulders, turn the sit bones towards the ankles, tuck your chin, down in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go long. Ball away, toes away, full bodied stretch. Arching through your back, getting distance between your hips and ribs. And relax. Right, ball between the knees. Feet on the mat, fingers behind the ears, thumbs down the neck. Give your neck a bit of a massage while you're there. Then support the head. Fingers behind the ears, thumbs down the neck, feet on the mat, level 1. Level 2, engage your core and bring your legs to tabletop, flexing the feet. Layer 3, heels into the ceiling, toes to nose, but keep your lower back pressed down towards the mat. Take a breath in, breathing out, you reach towards your knees. Breath in, you come back. Breath out, you reach towards the ceiling. So keep it going. If you feel you're straining through your shoulders and neck, then please keep your fingers behind your ears and aim your chin towards your knees and then your chin towards the ceiling. Keep it going, working with your abs. Keep your pelvic floor engaged, rolling your ribs towards your hips. One more each, knees, ceiling, and relax. Bring your knees down. Right, working our lower abs. So arms are relaxed beside you. Toes on the mat, heels up. Then you bring your knees up to tabletop, touch your toes down, bring the knees up. There's level 1. Level 2, take the toes a little further away, but keep your back in a C curve. Don't arch through your back. Level 3, when you bring your knees up, lift your tail. Now it's a lift, not a roll. So use the lower abs, not momentum, keeping your shoulders and jaw relaxed. Those that want to, straight legs. Take the legs down, bring them up. So working with your lower back as to what you can do. Always keeping that lower back firm into the mat. Don't arch. One more. And then feet are down. Arms out from shoulders, palms up. We're going to work our obliques. So level 1, toes on the mat, heels up. Level 2, box position. Level 3, one bent, one straight. Level 4, both straight. You're going to take your knees to one side. As you go over, keep your knees even. So lift that top hip. Make it long. Breath in at the bottom, breath out. As you come up and over to the other side. Now you'll know which level to be at. As soon as your shoulders want to lift off the mat, you go to the level below. Nice and slow. Breath in at the bottom. Breath out as you go over. And the more you can twist, the more you're working those obliques. I want everybody to come to the top at your level. Now go to one side and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, up and over to the other side, in control, core strong, and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, bring those knees back. Take your ball away, hug your knees in. Right, we're going to shoulder bridge here. So up to you, nothing between the knees, ball between the knees, or band above the knees. So work with your hips and knees as to what you're going to do. And then you take yourself down. Can you feel the back of the heel with your longest fingers? That brings the heel below the knees. If you've got that band, make sure you've got that resistance. So knees are hip width apart. Relax your shoulders and arms. Drop your chin onto your shoulder. Just get the stretch through the side of the neck. Chin up over the ceiling to the other side. And chin is up. Pelvic tilts. Take a breath. Breathing out. Tilt the pelvis, tummy button to spine. Now press that lower back firmly into the mat. And release. Breath in. Breath out. Tilt and press. Pull your pelvic floor up. Nice and strong. Breath in. Breath out. Tilt and press. Keep your shoulders and jaw relaxed. Couple more with your breath. Last one. Right, let's take it up for our shoulder bridge. Take a breath. Breathing out, tilt the pelvis, tummy button to spine, pressing through your feet. Slowly peel your spine up. Dropping your chin towards your chest to get your neck nice and long on the mat. Are you a straight line? Shoulders, hips, knees in line. Pressing firmly through all 4 sides of your feet. Butts engaged, quads strong. Turn your sit bones to the underside of your knees. Turn your knees towards your toes. Stretch through those hips. Now you can stay here holding your bridge or come to the balls of your feet. Keeping the tail to the underside of the knees, knees to toes. Come down to heels, balls of feet, down to heels. Keep it going. Always a straight line. Shoulders, hips, knees in line. Hold on the balls of the feet. If you've got a ball, you're going to squeeze. You've got a band, you're going to open. Go with your breath. Breath in. Breath out, you squeeze or open. Breath in, you release. Breath out, you work. Keep it going. Keeping those hips in line with your shoulders and knees. Don't let them drop. And then with this one, I want you to hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, bring those knees back, heels down. Let's come down slowly, go up slowly. Don't let your tail touch. Layer 1, feet firm on the mat. Layer 2, come to the balls of the feet. Everybody keep that tail to the underside of the knees, knees to toes. Come down slowly, go up slowly. Don't let your tail touch. Layer 1, down you go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breath in at the bottom. Now press through the feet, squeeze the butt, quads are strong. Nice, straight, strong line at the top. Breath in at the top, breath out as you go down. Breath in at the bottom, and you rise. Keep it going with your breath, remembering you're peeling your spine down, not dropping your hips. 1 more. And with this one, you hold it up. Hands to balance, palms facing, fingertips to ceiling, shoulder blades. Down on your mat, chin still to chest, making sure your hips haven't dropped. Arms overhead, relaxing to the mat. Unless this is uncomfortable, then you bring your arms down beside you. Upper body, nice and relaxed. Lower body, really strong. Take the deepest breath you can. Come down on my count. 10, 9, 8. Each vertebra touching down, one after the other. Tilting the pelvis when you get to the small of the back. Tail touches, back relaxes in a C curve. Arms come over. Engage your core, bring your knees towards you, take your Buller Band away. Now hug your knees in as tight as you can into your ribs as you press your tail towards the top of the mat. Getting that stretch through your butt. Flex and point your toes. Right, happy baby. Separate the knees towards the armpits. Soles of the feet towards the ceiling. Hands behind the knees, pressing the knees down. If you can reach the outside of your feet without straining through your shoulders and legs, do that. Take a breath. Breathing out. How close to the mat can you get your knees? Now press your tail towards the top of the mat. So trying to keep your lower back down. Feel the stretch through the hips, through the butt. Each time you breathe out, those knees just get a little closer to the mat. Right, feet coming down. Knees still bent, feet on the outside of your mat. Arms out from shoulders, palms up. One knee stays up, drop your other one into the middle. Just stretching through the outside of your hip. Knee comes up, drop your other knee into the middle. Knee comes up. Drop both knees to one side, keeping your shoulder blades glued to the mat. Turn your head away from your knees. If you want that extra stretch, ankle on the outside of that knee just gets that little bit of extra stretch through the outside of your hip into your lower back. If you've got that ankle up, release. Take a breath. Engage your core. Be in control as you bring those knees up. Slowly over to the other side. Turning your head away. Ankle on the outside of that knee if you want that extra. Nice deep breaths as you stretch. And each time you breathe out, just get that little bit more. Release that ankle if you've got it up. Knees come up. Hug your knees in. Do that little circle on your lower back. Circle the other way. Now rock side to side. Right, massage your spine, whatever feels good for you. Now cross your ankles. Take a breath. Engage your core. Bring yourself up. Coming round to seated, however you can sit tall. Take the flesh away from your tail so you can feel those sit bones. Little cushion under your tail if you feel you're slumping. Shoulders up, back and down. Crown of the head lifts. Pelvic floor lifts. Drop your chin into your chest. Pressing as firmly as you can as you lift the back of the neck up towards the ceiling. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Take a breath. Breathing out. Trace a line with your chin up towards the ceiling. Stopping when you feel that stretch through the front of the neck. And chin is back. Right, let's take the chin over the shoulder. If you're looking in the mirror, spine nice and straight, shoulders square to the front. Pelvic floor nice and strong. Take a breath. Breathing out, chin across the horizon, looking over that other shoulder. Bring it back to the middle. Now let the ear relax. Opposite palm pressing down, stretching through the side of the neck. Now working with your neck here, keep the ear relaxed to shoulder, drop your chin towards the mat. Now lift the chin up towards the ceiling. Back to the middle, bring your head up. Now let the other side, ear relaxing to shoulder, opposite palm pressing down. Sitting nice and tall on your sit bones, pelvic floor lifted. Drop your chin down towards the mat. And up towards the ceiling. Back to the middle, head is up. Right, let's do circles or half circles, squashing through the middle, going tall at the top. Breath in at the bottom. Breath out as you come through. One more. Head back to the front, take a breath in and stretch your fingers as tall as you can. And then soft shoulders, soft elbows down. Now, as tall as you can, feel the stretch through your back and bring it down. Last one. Cup palms at the top, bring them down your center. Roll the shoulders down your back. Bring your chin to your chest, palms to belly, elbows out. Press, release. Yay. Go out and enjoy the day, getting up off the mat without using your hands. Having lots of water. Keep yourself hydrated, and we'll see you back on the mat. If you're in the studio, if you didn't sign in, please sign out. If you're at home, just let me know you're there. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel after class, what you like, what you don't like, and then we can make sure we improve. Thank you.